Hello, everyone. Did you know that 6 out of 10 children, according to National Human Rights Commission, 6 out of 10 children suffer some level of violence, and this, there are different rights of children which is being infringed upon every day globally. But guess what? Nigeria tops the list of the amount of infringement on human rights. Okay, now understandably so, we as BLO, we have come to sensitize the public. We have come to inform you about the rights of children and the rights of parents, guiding the children and guiding them on how not to fall prey of all of these violence that occurs in our society. My name is Jeremiah Olupelu Akinlade. I'm from BA LLP, and I have my colleague here.
Modurotola Sotubo.
All right, so we'll be talking about various rights that have been infringed upon, and then we are going to be specifically talking about some particular topics. Now, we're going to be talking about defilement of a child. We're going to be talking about statutory rape, and then most importantly, about this series that we're doing today, we're going to be talking about child trafficking. Now, child trafficking is quite enormous, it's quite big, it's a big topic on its own. So, my friend Drotola Shotubo is going to be talking more about child trafficking. Please, Drotola.
Good day, everyone. As my colleague earlier introduced, I am Modurotola Sotubo. Today we'll be discussing child trafficking. First off, who is a child? According to the Child Rights Law of Lagos State, a child is any person below 18 years of age. Moving on, what is child trafficking? Child trafficking involves a range of offenses, including sexual exploitation, forced labor, and domestic servitude, which involves children, the employment of children or recruitment of children to do things like hawking in the streets, menial jobs in family households. Lagos State has gone forward to partner with NGOs and some other bodies to try to curb child trafficking in Lagos. And efforts have been made to sensitize the public, like we are doing now, on the implications of having children below 18 years of age in your household. And the responsibility falls on the public to point out these cases. Section 25 of the Child Rights Law contains and regulates all that needs to be done, all that needs to be known by the public as regards child trafficking. In May this year, there was an incident in Oshodi where a man kidnapped a young baby, and this baby was crying ceaselessly until the law enforcement was informed and this perpetrator was apprehended. The perpetrator on the bus, if charged and found guilty by the laws of Lagos State, is looking at up to 10 years imprisonment. My colleague Jeremiah will buttress on all these points and sensitize you further on child trafficking in Lagos.
Drotola has spoken well with regards to child trafficking in Nigeria, particularly in Lagos. And then just to put a little bit of information out there, trust me that we all are accomplices to this child trafficking one way or the other. Now, you see the children on the road hawking. You see a small child with in a particular household being a maid or a house help. You see a younger children or female children in prostitution houses, brothels, hotels, and motels. Now, these all constitute child trafficking. Now, we all are accomplices in the sense that the fact that you see all of this anomaly and you don't report it is an offense, and we are all accomplices after the fact. So now we all have to, take this conscious step of always continually reporting cases so that these cases of child trafficking can seriously reduce in Lagos State and in Nigeria as a whole. We all want to protect our child, and then this onus is most on the parents. The parents should always try to watch out for their kids. Parents should not be selfish about trying to sell their children for some money or the other, because even if you are found guilty, so the seller and the buyer of any child which is child trafficking will be liable to 10 years imprisonment, as my colleague earlier mentioned. So with all of this put together, we all have the duty and responsibility to always protect our child. We need to protect the rights of our child in our society. So I had earlier mentioned that this is going to be in series. We had previously talked about child trafficking, and then we'll talk about child defilement in our next series, and then we'll also talk about statutory rape, all that entails statutory rape in Nigeria. I'm particularly Lagos State. Well, I have a special interest in Lagos State. Lagos State is my state. I live in Lagos State, so I have a particular interest in Lagos. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get more inciting information about your legal rights. And generally, not we are not going to be restricting all of this to just children and girl child or boy child. No, we are going to be inciting your further information as regards legal related matters. So just stay tuned and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thanks very much. Jeremiah Akinlade.